Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your host, Colors Fade, and it's episode 52. I think we're inching closer to where we need to be here. It says Ketheric Thom. Well, let's see about that. This is not... Actually, we're standing in front of the right one.
Descend. Prepare.
Yeah, I've been trying to prepare. But you won't let me camp anywhere, so I've been trying really, really hard to hold on to my spells here. It's been a challenge.
How many true souls have passed through this place?
Wow. Grab it, Shadowheart. There's another one of those brains. Which one is it? Fresh Mind.
There is work to do.
That's the one you gotta grab. A fresh mind. I suppose we should go take a look, eh? Oh, and what's this over here? Where's that go? Did we forget to open something in here? In the necrotic laboratory? No, it's just another way through there. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. That's not the deal. It's not that either. It's this. Let's go over here and see what it says. Fresh mind. I thought we'd be all done with playing around with the mines, but no, here we are. Fresh mind.
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
Wow. This is deeply unsettling. How did you get here?
I live here. This is my house. Our house, right, Mummy? We saw a big spiky snail that fell out of the sky. I'm just very sleepy, Mummy. I wish you'd stop waking me up so much.
Yeah, I feel you. Big spiky snail.
With big wiggly legs.
Okay. Time to go back to sleep then. Good night, you.
Night, night, Mummy. Love you.
Disturbing. The only reason I'm hanging on to these things is because I've heard they might be valuable in Baldur's Gate, but that could just be... That just could be Reddit forum nonsense. You know how that goes. Right, back out here then. Oh, not that way. This way. This way. Where all the dead creatures were. That was a hell of a fun thing we did last episode. Taking all of these guys on. Just the four of us at this choke point. It was like 300. The Spartans. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I got a kick out of that.
Descend, assemble.
And I don't think it would have been nearly as easy as it was trying to conserve spells and all that if we had not had the benefit of respecing this team. Which reminds me, Lizelle, grab yourself a level 2 spell back. And Will, just to stay on point, keep pack blading. I know it's there until a long rest, but I'm just going to have you do it anyways. Because I don't want to be stuck. So this, yeah, descend. Nautiloid apparatus.
If not over, then through.
Neural apparatus. And it's one of these things. Okay. Tell me that gave everybody their spell backs. Oh my god, it did. Oh boy, second playthroughs in this game are going to be a lot different, aren't they? Because I'm telling you, if I'd have had any idea there was going to be one of those things and that the healing pod actually gave you all your spells back. Oh man. Does that count as a long rest then, Packed Blade Boy? Nope, it's Packed Weapon. Good, okay. Because Man, if I'd had any idea, I would have unleashed hell. Okay.
Platform's already here.
Oh, I see. This is for the platform. Ketheric Thorm. That certainly looks like the right direction, doesn't it? Yep. Did everybody get on here?
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
Oh, this is going to be epic, isn't it? Way more epic than the rooftop, I have a feeling. Okay, now I'm going to unleash hell. I'm not holding back on this. Besides, we can go back up here if we have to.
As my feet can carry me.
And get a rest. What amounts to a rest? Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Huge. Well, until long rest. Protection from poison. I don't think that lasts as long as it says it does, though. I'm just going to go in here.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
Me when my stomach
found
smells
it.
pizza.
The Absolute is behind this door.
Okay. So there's a mind flare behind this door. Oh, no. The Absolute is from Final Fantasy?
You said it was under control.
It's Final Fantasy!
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Gortash.
Oh, the general voice.
This is what
Is
happens
this where we salute?
when you start out emo and then you grow old.
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough, but what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up.
Do it.
So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Baal!
The Lash of Baal. There he is. Oh, we're not going to get to fight this here, are we? We're going to have to fight it in Baldur's Gate. It's leaving.
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
She's got a little bit of the old Rorschach going on.
Shit, no! Father!
Yeah, true soul dead.
Now, it's really time we were going.
You have another
You'll
video
empty this
game to get
place and
to.
begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate.
That army we saw.
We go to prepare the way.
Well, so all we're left with is this guy. I gotcha.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
No. I'm here to snuff out this whole evil plot. And you, along with it.
Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
I was ready to show you mercy before. Still not too late. You can repent. But I have a feeling you're too dumb to do that.
Repent? Would that even be possible?
Perhaps.
No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid.
Sure it could. Fight for us.
He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is...
You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the worm-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of Mausoleums, the god of graves and age, of dust and dust. I am Myrkul, lord of bones, and you have slain my chosen.
Maybe we shouldn't have won that dice roll.
No matter. For I am death, and I am not the end. I am the beginning.
Well, Gale made love to a god. We should be able to fight one. Brother. Oh no, what do we have to do with this guy? Invulnerable. Invulnerable. Mind Flayers. Dame Alien. Sword of the Moon Maiden. She's got some chains. He's death. Oh, brother. Okay, I gotta make a save here. And the only reason I'm even saving is just because if this goes horribly bad. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do yet. I gotta look around. I have dead people over here. I have a Mind Flayer over there. Dead people over here. Mind Flayer over there. I don't see anything that I should be shooting. I presume I'm not supposed to go anywhere near this guy. He's gonna do something horrible really quick, isn't he? We gotta get over there to her. I have a feeling we have to save her as quickly as possible, which means dealing with those guys. So, given that that's the case, what is he considered? An aberration. Yeah. Remember that arrow we had? Let's scoot back a little bit. Let me do this. I have no idea what to do with that guy. So, I'm going to cast one of these things. I mean, it's invulnerable. It's a god. Reverberation. Invulnerable. Is immune against all damage while he has the Night Song imprisoned. So we have to free the Night Song. Free the Night Song. Okay. So what we want to do is make sure that it hits. If it's going to attack things, it needs to attack something that's not us. Put your mind on that thing. There's a distraction right there for you. You, Gake. How far can you Misty Step? Don't get in range of him because it could be really bad. Can you Misty Step over to here? Not far enough. But you can Misty Step to there. Can I destroy those chains? How do I destroy those chains? Do I have to destroy this thing? Is he the one in control of the chains? He might be. Killing him might be the best thing to happen. Okay. Let's do that then. If he wants... Yeah, he's not going to push us, but just in case he does, I'm going to go right there. Spend one of your things. Okay, the best thing to do might be to frighten his target. Did he save against the frightening? Succeeded on a saving throw against the frightening. Well, how easy was it for him? Because he rolled a 19. He's got a 6 proficiency, so he'd have to roll less than an 8. Well, let's try it. It might be important. What did he roll that time? He rolled a 15, so okay. Too bad I couldn't have adjusted his saving throws. That's okay, he's almost dead. Soul caged.
Getting nowhere fast.
I know.
You'll never die while Night Song's still caged.
And that's fine. We got a plan. Here's the plan. You're gonna do this. Don't let him see anything. If he can't see Jack, that's probably a good thing. You need the Misty Step. Missed a step. Right there. Get 2 people over there. Okay. Now. Twin spell, quicken spell. Spells that cost an action cost a bonus action instead, but we used our bonus action, so it doesn't matter. She's stunned. I don't have Misty Step, so I'm going to have to move my ass. But remember, he's an aberration. He's an aberration, and he's got 20 hit points left. Okay, give it to me. Where was that one that did? Arrow of Aberration Slain. Not good. Oh, of course! Oh, wait a minute. What we should have done. Dang it. The teleportation one. Where is it? Keep going. There's a scroll bar here. Not arcane interference, not lightning. Which one is it? Arrow of darkness, arrow of roaring thunder. Arrow of solving. This is an action for the arrow of transposition, and that's what I should have used. Arrow of roaring thunder. I can knock him off of there. What's he immune to? Nothing in particular. So on the odds that I hit him, 3 to 15, 1d4 necrotic. Arrow of lightning. 2d4 lightning damage. Yes. Crit him. Okay, but that did not do what I was hoping it would do. It did not free her. Oh no, he's not dead yet. He's just almost dead. Whack this thing. Okay. Those guys are all going after that, which is great. Just keep giving them something to aim at. Keep giving them something to aim at. I need you to move.
Got to press on.
That's good. Those things are getting taken to town. Alright. Will, can you kill this thing? You're 95% you're going to get hit twice. Or you could possibly launch it into that chasm. Poke it. That's why. Okay. What are these? How do I free you? How do I free you? Not entirely sure how to do that. You guys are over there making bones. That's fine. Can you jump from there to there? Okay. There's a thing right there. Skeletal pain in the butt.
Have to keep going.
Not sure that was a wise choice. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Bang. Necromite. Can I charm it? Saved. Tadpole charm. We gotta get another one over there. Conjure it. Conjure it right there so they can see it. And move out of the damn way. Or move up to here. Can you get up to here? No. Okay, move over here.
Moving.
Lizelle? What's this guy have on him? Chasm Creeper. Sword of the Moon Maiden. Soul Caged. Soul Cage binds the Night Song as an engine for Kethric's immunity to all damage. The Night Song can be helped out of the Soul Cage. Yes! I am really appreciating that they are putting that on there, giving us a chance to see. We can look there and see how to fix that problem. That's great.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Oh, she's gonna do some damage, isn't she? Okay. Will, can you, where are you at? You're right here? You can poke that thing. Might be the best thing to do. Kill that. Now, what's this? It's a god, and it's clearly... Can you make its wisdom go down? What's the Hunger of Hadar saving throw? Blinded, and it counts as difficult terrain, and it's had to save against it, I'm sure. Lost condition, receive condition. Trying to see cold damage was hit for damage roll. Just rolls cold. Is there nothing they can do to save against? I thought they could save against it. Mind Flayer succeeded on a saving throw against Arrow. Succeeded on a saving throw against Hunger of Hadar. What is it? It's just a straight up saving throw. DC 12 against a saving throw 13. Okay. So, oh, and we don't want to hex it anyways. We want the Hunger of Hadar to stay there. So, best thing for you might be to get down. And then you can head over there.
One life to my life.
Aspect, Apostle of Myrkul, Visage of a Dead God. Don't get on that ledge and get thrown off into that pit, buddy.
Don't waste a step.
What did it... Let's see. Use Reaper's Sigh. She was hit. Attack roll 9. Yeah, so what are you doing right now? Nothing? Okay, first of all, you gotta do this. Gotta be able to hit and give yourself some armor. You're going up next turn, buddy. Can I charm him? He's charmed! Nice. Oh, that one critically hit my weapon. It's okay. There's something incubating here. Okay, and there's Lizelle. I want you to go up and heal Lizelle. Although there is a ton of stuff that you can do that's really useful. I'm going to have you heal her for, what's she missing? Half her hit points. She's missing about 30 hit points. So, 4, do this. So,
Take you.
That wasn't much. Dang. Okay. Well then. Drink to gain advantage on concentration saves and against being charmed. Magic can't put you to sleep. Replaces effects with other luxuries. That would be really good. They're not trying to charm me though, but I could get my concentration broken. It's okay, we only have Bless on.
Swift and lethal.
Can you get over there, my darling? Okay. You gotta attack it from here. And what you could do is you could first... we don't have second wind, do we? And you can't use this. So what's your odds? What's the best thing for you to do this turn? Sorry about that. Massive coughing fit. He's at 138. It's too dark. He's got high defense. Let's do this. I don't really want her to get hit, but what's her AC right now? 19. And what's this do? Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Okay, let's do that then. Can you smack some things? It'd be good if you could. Okay, good. Get up there, sister. Spiritual weapons taking some pain there. Will? I almost don't want you up there. I need you to just like hit it with stuff. What's it got for immunities? Super immune to poison, cold, and necrotic. Doesn't like fire very much. Okay. Can I get you up here? Yes. We're gonna keep you as a ranged caster. Here's what you're gonna do. Launch this. Scorching ray at it. We like that. Okay, it was hit for... damage roll, armor class. I do not want you to get pushed off, bud. That's the one problem here. But if you could get up here... What are you? Okay. Smite would be the best thing. Take this off. What are you to hit him now? 88? Smite him with the big ones. Hit it again. Well, that was pretty epic. Oh, you get an achievement for defeating it before it consumes any of those necronoids or whatever they were nearby. It would consume those, I guess, for added health, maybe?
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken.
Yes, you are.
You have no idea what you've done.
I keep waiting for that collar to just bite him his head off.
Isabel.
Jaws of the shark. Familial side, Lizelle is inspired.
Myrkul is dead. Permanently this time.
Whoa, so he like went goodbye.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Okay. What's his nether stone? Look at that. We got through this without too much problem there. Nether stone. Am I going to have to get all 3 pieces off the humans controlling the Elder Brain so that I can then
In death,
control the Elder
body is
Brain?
cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly.
You're here in the flesh.
And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those 3 against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
Yeah, but we just took one down. Well. How is it you're able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
Ketheric transformed during the fight. What was that all about?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead 3.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Well then. What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Slim chance of victory, strong chance of death. I'm in. Well then, we get, Ketheric's shield. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Alright, we'll encumber Jadruk, but I'm going to give it to Shadowheart. Reaper's Embrace, very rare heavy armor. All incoming damage is reduced by 2, like the one I'm wearing. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action, but have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Howl of the Dead. Let out a bone-chilling howl that numbs all nearby creatures. Movement speed half. The spellcaster has advantage on attack rolls against affected entity. Well, I think we might have to give that to Lizelle. And then there's a Ketheric's Warhammer. Okay. What is this? Crumpled note. Papa, I love you. From Iz. Oh. Well, isn't that sweet? Okay. It's going to be time for a little inventory management here. 1 second. And we are no longer encumbered. Well, that is a portal to the surface. That is convenient. Ladies and gentlemen, that was awesome. I am completely thrilled with that. What else do we have down here? Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Anything really interesting? The grand design. We don't need that. Severed head. Necromite. Invitation to Lord Gortash. What? What? Hold on. Amulet of the Absolute. Not saying that'll come in useful, but it might come in useful. Invitation to Lord Gortash. What's that say? Okay. The Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday, the 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? Save that. Okay. Jump back up here, buddy. That was awesome. That was so much fun. The last 4 or 5 episodes, I mean, it's just everything pretty much from the last 8 episodes, from the Brewer onward, was kind of awesome. Oh, and we're here. Withers. Are there? You said there's what? There's matters to discuss? Oh, right here. Will, what do you got to say?
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Yeah, it was pretty much that way from the beginning, bud. I'm glad you're on board now. The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Well, we'll do what we can. What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Mazura, let's see, said that you can say what led to your pact in exile. It's time we know the whole truth.
Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Well, pretty much everything. Yeah, I wouldn't give up my soul if that's what you're getting at.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
This is a very long conversation that I should probably have sometime or write it up and put it on my Patreon. But I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. Back when Neverwinter Nights 2 was on its last legs and I was still playing that game quite a bit, there is a extensive modding kit and modding community for it. And I made a prelude to a mod and released it. It was a prologue. This is about 2 or 3 hours of gameplay, something like that. And it was called the darkening sky, and the whole entire storyline involved the cult of the dragon. You didn't get any sense of that in the prologue, but that was the 40+ hour campaign that I built. I got probably 60% of the way through building all the areas and encounters for it, and then finally abandoned it. because I figured by the time I finally released it as a module for Neverwinter Nights 2, that Neverwinter Nights 2 would officially be dead and nobody would play it. And I didn't want to make something that nobody was going to play. So instead, I switched gears and focused on writing books, which I hope a lot of people get to read someday. Anyway, I love the Cult of the Dragon. I still miss that story that I was putting together. Which reminds me, Forgotten Realms, you guys ever want a Cult of the Dragon book? I'll write a story for you. I got a pretty cool one. The Cult of the Dragon has infiltrated Baldur's Gate. To what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Well, show me, buddy.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Well, there you go. Surely Mizura doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Well, sacrificing your soul to save the city was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Okay. Is that how you lost your eye? In the battle with the Cult of the Dragon?
It is. The one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
Well, it was brave, what you did.
I don't know that it was
You
brave.
said that. Let's get out of here then.
I just know that it was right.
Okay, and what about your father, the Grand Duke?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Okay.
I understand.
All right, well, let's head out. My man. Gosh.
Thanks for watching out.
Should get some rest.
What now?
We need to keep sharp.
Flaming Fist. There's Art. Dame Alien.
I'm glad that's still the case.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Girls, girls. You're both pretty. Get a room.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Ah, that would be great.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin!
I'm all for that.
We'll see you later.
That explains one of Gary Whitta's tweets about this game. It is a horny game. Yes, sorry, children. Well, dang. What's next? All right, everybody, we're cutting this episode off here. I unwisely kept recording for a very long time, so we're going to take what comes next and slap it on to the next episode. Everybody, thanks for hanging out as usual. If you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gaming.